Hey YouTube, it's Defective Reverend again. Behind the camera, that's of course Kayleen. And okay, we got my cousin Jaden coming into the kitchen. See, there's Mr. Jaden.
I've never been in a YouTube video.
Well, he's never been in a YouTube video. There, now he's in a YouTube video. Get out of here.
No, I need to sponsor something.
And we got my bud Andrew, or Drew.
Do not sponsor anything.
He is, of course, watching YouTube videos.
Can I sponsor something?
No. I recently had a 1989 Lincoln Town car, and it got to be too much money for me. Frame was rusting, too much body work, too much money going into the engine. So I swapped it out for a 2000 Chrysler Town and Country. It's got all-wheel drive, a 3.8, excellent condition. The only thing is, though, is the prop shaft in it has a bad boot. And I'll show you what I mean here. Alright, this is the prop shaft here. Go along, show them the whole thing. This is actually one of the middle drive shafts. You got the back end, rear of the vehicle there, front of the vehicle up here. Okay, the back boot is fine, but the front boot here is not supposed to do that. All this grease and everything means that this boot is bad. So I have been looking everywhere possible to try and find a video on how to fix this. I have tried to find repair kits for this one, and 2001 and on up is the repair kits. Nothing for 2000 or below. So we are going to sit there and try and fix this ourselves. Yeah, good luck. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my tools and be right back. Okay, I'm sorry. My son's behind the camera now. Told him to hit the record button, he took a picture. That's why we're all laughing. Okay, so far I got my hammer, I got my wire cutters. As of right now, I think that's about all we're going to need. And I'm not actually going to be the one getting greasy quite yet. Kayleen is. So, what we got to do is we got to come out here. Okay. Always have a rag underneath your job site. Otherwise you get grease, especially with something that's leaking grease. So yeah, alright, there we go. Now I got my nice greasy hand out. Okay, what we gotta do is we gotta cut this band here, which I know is going to be a bitch to do because of the kind it is. And then we should be able just to pull the whole thing off with this ruined boot. Hopefully it will work that way. Hopefully it will work that way. We're hoping. Alright, so Kayleen's gonna grab the wire cutters.
Wire cutters? You guys don't
Or side cutters, either one. And she's going to cut that band. Let's see how long it takes her to cut that band.
You're not gonna bite me.
Good job.
If I don't want to.
I wasn't talking.
This is gonna take a long time.
There we go. Now, of course, you got to be careful. Sharp ends.
Because that stuff is sharp.
Always can cut. So, okay, we got the old clamp off. We're going to take this and toss it out of the way. We don't need it.
Nice.
So now, hopefully, we'll see how this works. We should be able to just slide this off now with no issues. But,
Should be keywords.
exactly. Okay, so.
Watch out, Jaden.
Right.
Oh.
Kaylin, grab that. Pull.
Got this. Got this.
I didn't mean to like pull out the whole thing here. Okay, we're gonna go a different route here. Okay, so
Whoa.
utility knife again, sharp. Make sure it's not dull. Dull blades cut. Well, there's sharp ones too, but dull blades work. So since I'm not really worried about this boot or anything, I am just going to
And by the way, I'm holding it.
attempt.
I'm holding it.
Yes, thank you, Jaden. Jaden's actually holding the other end there
Hello,
for me.
YouTube.
Alright. You don't have to pull because I'll just kind of like hold it in place.
Okay.
Man, this thing is.
Oh, you're cutting that off?
Well, yeah, because he's gonna be. Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna put a new one on.
Eventually, once I get the right size.
Which that's gonna be hard to find.
Okay. No, oh, down. Just go down. Okay, now you see how easy that just ripped? Okay, that's actually ripping. That's not actually like coming off. See? And
Oh,
it's, like
shoot.
splattered grease. But see how bad
Oh jeez, yeah. That
this
ripped
had
off.
ripped
Yeah,
off. This
pretty
is what it
bad.
should look like right there at the flange. And this is what that side looked like. You can see the difference.
Bad, dude.
Yeah.
You probably need a
So,
whole new axle.
This is shot. That's why it's leaking grease everywhere. Dumbass who had the van before me did not know how to take care of a vehicle.
I'll laugh
It
if he
was
sees
a-
this.
It was a young teenager who had no clue how to take care of any vehicles.
Yeah.
I'll laugh if he sees this.
And there's actually still some of the boot still left in here. You zoom in a little bit. If Kayleen gets out of my light, you can still see it right here. This is actually still part of the boot. That should not be there when you take the boot out.
Yeah, they can see it.
So what I want to do is I'm going to take my utility knife and see if I can get in there.
I want to sponge
Somehow.
something so bad.
Well, you can't.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah, I'm not going to be able to get in there like that. So we're going to have to just find a different way to get this out of there.
What if we took a needle nose player?
We can try a needle nose.
Watch out, bud.
Oh!
See all that runny grease? Grease should not be that runny.
Look at
No.
that pile down there.
I don't want to hold this now.
You're not going to get greasy. All the grease is right here.
Yeah, I know. It's like the grease in the axle, like this.
No, it's in this joint.
Well, there's a small one.
I need it a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Alright, so, yeah. We're trying to find something here.
This size?
Yeah, there we go. Something to where I can grab this.
I think, like, it should be like this one. But, this sounds
Oh,
extra
look at all
rubber
that.
here. See, there it is. Part of
Oh,
it.
Part of it.
yeah. It's still good. You can get it.
Sad thing is I can't even tell the difference between the grease and the rubber boot.
They're the same color black.
Okay, well, since we got that far, we're going to go ahead and see if we can get this off. Being that now I can see the inside of it, and I can see the little boot, or the little cap there, which we definitely don't want to damage.
And then the other two.
Yeah, so there's 3 caps in there. We're just going to have to try and pop it off as gently as possible. Okay.
No.
So, we figured out what the issue is. The lip I was talking about is actually this piece right here. It actually holds in the rubber piece. And as you can see, that actually broke off just from me trying to pry it out. My daughter's gagging over there. So, now, we should be able to...
Don't just flick back on you.
Oh, you had it.
Do that.
pop it right off.
Yeah.
Alright, now, as you can see, when you're doing this, you have to be careful. You look at the end here. There are actual 3 different pieces here. Wait, these actually...
It's stone.
Yeah,
Yeah, still need
my
to
stone
go.
man is here. Okay, they actually... There's actually little bearings in there. I don't know if you can get a close-up view
Oh
of
yeah.
them. They're right here.
No,
Okay, so if these come off, you have to be, like, you're basically screwed unless you can put it back together. But it's not going to come off because up on top here, there's actually this little ring. You see this little ring? I'm moving it around. That helps keep this in. So if you do need to take this off, you got to pop that ring off. And then you can take it, grease it, however you need to do that. The other thing is, let me get my flashlight over here.
Oh God.
You got this piece here, or this part here.
They can't see. Way too bright. Okay, now
Okay.
they can see.
Alright, there you go. Sorry about that. Okay. You got this part here. You definitely want to make sure that there's no gunk or anything in there. If you do, it's going to get into this area and into there and start putting pits and scratches and grinds and everything, and you don't want that to happen. Now, since I have this taken apart, everything looks to be good. Everything's freely spinning, so nothing's binding up or anything. The only thing that's bad is the boot. And as you can tell, so the way it came out, that thing was shot beyond shot. And I'd be lucky if, yeah, see, I gotta break this just to get it off.
Yeah, you need these.
Talk about bad luck.
Yeah, this one completely shot. So, we just cut it.
Boom, we done.
Oh yeah, broken my hand. That's how bad this is. And this is plastic, but still. Alright, so.
Yo, this is easy to rip.
Alright, so that's how to rip it apart. Then what you want to do is you want to clean everything up. And you want to make sure that this is all cleaned up on the inside. That's all grease and
Looks
stuff
like
in
ink.
there. It does. It really does look like ink. It runs like ink.
I told you there was an octopus in there.
And you want to make sure everything's all cleaned up. So this way when you put the new grease in there, it's not going to mix with the old grease.
Yeah, because that's bad.
Yes, it is. Alright, so now that we got it torn apart, we know what we need. We know what kind of boot we need and everything. My next video, we will be putting everything back together with the new grease, the new boot, the new clamps, and we'll be good to go.
Can I say something?
For now, like, subscribe. Peace, y'all.